Hey guys, it's me T coming at you with a video. I am in Canada, and I'm going for a walk. I'm here helping my cousin out with her 1-year-old, and well, I met her for the first time at 1, and I freaking love her, so I decided to stay a little bit. What was I gonna say? And so, so like I'm here, I'm hanging out, and I've actually been going through a lot. Like I think traveling does that to you, which is so interesting, right? It like brings you new experiences, and like you just like think about different things differently. Then you meet people with different perspectives. It's so freaking cool. I love it. So long story short, I am having a great time, and I'm hanging out with a baby and puppies and dogs and family, and so it's been a great time for what it is. I'm actually really grateful. But one thing that I actually have been, I guess, pondering or musing about lately has been the fact that so the theme lately in my life has been to jump, right? And it's so funny because I am one who easily jumps. I have like no problem, right? I've jumped out of a plane. I just jump. I just do it. Like I'm courageous enough to do it. I know that. I don't really think about, I don't make my focus the failure aspect of it. If I feel that I can do it, sorry. That was a car that actually is amazing because it really humbles me. So basically, I've been thinking about the aspect of, jumping. And it's funny because I think one thing that people don't realize is that another way of jumping, like a synonym of jumping, is basically to hit the release button too, right? Because it's like, what's that like seat, that eject, like the eject seat, like the eject button to like have a seat come out of a car or whatever. Like, does that even exist? Like, I don't even know, but like it's in the cartoons and stuff, right? The eject button. So it's the same thing. You press that button and it's like a release. So what I'm trying to say, just to kind of make sense, is more so that we don't think about, we think about jumping, but we don't think about how releasing is basically the same thing. So sometimes in order to jump, we have to release stuff. Hold on, let me just see which way I'm going. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna go this way because that's where my intuition is leading me. You always gotta follow that intuition. I love it because I don't even know my way around here, but it's just like fun to go exploring. And so, what was I gonna say? So basically, sometimes in order to jump, we need to press the release button, either an equivalent to it or before it, I feel. Because sometimes there's a resistance. And the resistance is what makes you not want to jump. And the thing is, that's the stuff that you kind of have to like get to understand about yourself a little bit more. Like you have to kind of, like, you can't do the jumping without sometimes like reflecting, right? So because sometimes like you're procrastinating and you're making excuses due to something that, like, for me, for instance, it's like I was just thinking, it's like, what's the fucking problem here? You know what I'm saying? Where it's like, I know this is something that I would so easily jump on, but there's a resistance. And so that resistance isn't a resistance of, let's say, it's not a resistance of like not to do it, because like that would be like, obviously it's like, it's different from intuition. It's like sometimes you, like, not sometimes, all the time, whether or not to do something out of impulse or not to, right? So that's intuition. But then there's a different type of like like pause, different type of, something else that stops you, where you just know that it's not between you and this thing. It's literally, it's you, something else, and this thing, like something that's preventing you. And you're just like, I would have never, like on my own, like in my own energy, I don't procrastinate on this kind of stuff, right? But then, because I really normally don't procrastinate. I don't normally procrastinate my jumps, right? So it's just so interesting. So I was just like, because I'm like so natural at it, I feel, So there was just like that one thing that, or this one thing, I'm not even going to talk about it because it's like, it was like stupid. It's like, it's actually like, not, it's like so, and it's not stupid. It's just the fact that it's just something, a limitation of yourself that you have to release. And, that I didn't otherwise think that was there, right? So, and that's what the beauty of dreaming big, right? Because it's like, you could dream big, and all along the way, you get to like learn about yourself. You get to like self-master yourself. And that's basically and I'm all about that self-mastery. Like, I love it. Like, I love discovering new things. I love, learning new things about myself, and like, and in a healthy way, not like in a, what some may call it like a selfish way, or like, oh, I'm so like narcissistic. It's not even that. It's just like more so like you have this life in your possession and you want to learn all about it, right? That's basically what it is. It's like a curiosity of sorts. So, so that's my message for you today. Nothing else is coming to me really. But basically, I guess the message is, figure out what it is that is it, like always. It's always going to be the case. Like, figure out whether it be you have to talk to somebody, or you have to like read about it, or you have to just like process it even on your own. Whether it's like talking into an audio system, or like a friend, or like what else? What else can you do? I mean, you could like, sometimes I YouTube and I process at the same time, and then you get these like aha moments, right? So it's basically the same thing. So just do your processing first. Sometimes like, everybody thinks like, oh, you need to plan, and then you need to do, and then but it's like you miss the aspect of, the emotions. There are emotions within you because you're a human being. And sometimes you have to learn about those emotions and handle them first before jumping, so that you can kind of jump cleaner. If that makes any sense, because sometimes when you jump, it's like a messy jump, and it's like wobbly, and you want it to be like, straight, a straight jump, straight shooting jump. And that's what I'm all about. I mean, some people don't mind jumping in a, messy or whatever, but it's just like, yeah, but like if you invest beforehand in the preparation of things, then basically you're going to be good for the long haul. And that's basically where my patience comes into play. Is like, I know that the patience is so key, right, to like so many things in life, that it's worth taking the time out before you actually jump into something to like explore a little bit. And the more that you create it, like a habit out of it, the faster you become at processing it. And then it's like you're seeking these answers come at you, right? So it's just like, it's really quick. Sometimes it's like, different things like come up, like different fears or different like emotions that you didn't think you had about this one thing that you're going to jump into come up. But the thing is, the faster you explore them, the faster you get answers, and then the faster you can take, you can take that leap with even more confidence than before. So it's just kind of, to me, it's like a win-win. Plus, like, don't forget that there's divine timing in things. Like, people get so caught up and wrapped up in like, damn, I should have done that already, and da-da-da-da. And, I get caught up in it too, because I just kind of want it done. Like, I just want to make sure, like, I want to say that I finally done something. Maybe that's like a little egotistical, but like, it's like more so of an ambitious type thing, right? So, yeah, I'm not going to say it's egotistical, because it's like, it's a good thing to actually want to, or I saw somebody the other day with a sweatshirt that I loved, and it was called, it's a gold digger on it. GOAL, digger. And I was like, yes, that is my type of person, because it's like, that's the whole point. Like, it's just like, we got to dream in this life and then do it. But also, it's not just for ourselves, it's more so for other people to benefit out of you doing it, right? So it's like, and I think it's actually funny. See, this is what I'm processing right now, is that I think the dreamers of sorts, like, they are the helpers, because the dreamers, the people that dream big, like, don't even dream just for themselves. They dream for, like, the benefit of the world. Like, what can the world benefit out of you doing all of this, right? So it's just kind of, it's a beautiful thing. What was I gonna say? I'm crackling because I'm like out of breath, but like and I'm cold at the same time. So I'm like trying to keep warm and breathe. But yeah, so I mean, that's basically like all I had to say. So just don't ever be, my hair is all over the place. But yeah, don't ever be, it's okay not to be too hasty about things. People think that, when it comes to, like, in my case, it's business oriented. So it's just funny because some people think that, to be a good business person, you have to just jump and like do things right away and whatever. But like, it's funny because like, I actually sometimes am very hasty because I want to get things done so quickly and right away, right? But the thing is, it's like, it's not even just like sometimes my fears that hold me back. It's more so, and there really aren't many, which I have to say I'm so grateful for. Because in the grand scheme of things, my like fears are like on a bigger, do you know, like, it's weird. It's like not accomplishing my big dreams. I guess that's like my fear, is like living this life without actually achieving all that I want to achieve, or being given all these ideas creatively and just not getting them done or not doing anything with them. Like, it's just kind of like, that scares the shit out of me, because I feel like they're all being, well, I know that they're all being gifted to me. I have like lip gloss on too, and so there's hair all over the place. I'll find it. It's like, how that happens sometimes. It's crazy. Anyhow, so what was I saying? Back to my thing. So yeah, I mean, so that's why I'm like, sometimes those dreams, like, sometimes I get really scared because I'm just like, damn, this seems to be so big and I don't know where to even start with this, And so that's what kind of scares me a little bit. And like, but that's like, it's like all human stuff, So what was I going to say? So yeah, so just take your time on things. Like, sometimes slower is better. Like, we all just think that, fast is the best way to go. Most of the time it's not, Also, I mean, a lot of successful people who've made it, I'm going to say me included, just because I'm always saying I'm going to be the next Oprah. I mean, Oprah made her thing, but I'll be the next Tina Fernetta. So what was I going to say? But yeah, no, Oprah did her thing. She did it well. It's amazing. You can never knock it. It's just like, she's done what she had to do. And I think it's like, just even by looking at her, I'm like, wow, it's like, how the hell did you do it? That's amazing, But, it can be done. So that's why I'm so grateful for her, for showing everybody that it can be done. You just have to devote yourself to it and, devote yourself to, I think your authenticity is like the biggest success that you can achieve. That's why I think I'm so much into self-mastery, is because it's like, once you really hit that authenticity, it's like, damn, you can fly. And I really feel like I'm kind of there, because I've been doing it for so long, even though there's always something more to learn. Like, you can't even, like, I'll never say stop learn, that I'll stop learning, because there's always, like, till the day I die, I'll be learning about something. But, I'm like totally going on a tangent. I don't even know what I'm talking about. But the whole thing is, sometimes that happens, you're just like enjoying the moment and being a little kind of like connected to the heavens above. So, and rest is really good. Rest is always very good, especially for those ambitious people, like me, like moi. And you should be, because honestly, it's your life. Like, and you need to do something with it. Excuse me. Like, you can easily. Excuse me. I'm like totally burping. I had a burrito before, and I'm burping that burrito up. But I was gonna say, yeah. I mean, it's your life. You need to kind of figure out, it's a priority actually to figure out what you want to do with it. And, and the thing is, you have to start now. Like, it's not like, oh, start where you are now and start doing your best to master yourself on a daily basis, because literally, and by doing that, you literally have to be very mindful of yourself, of your behavior, of what you're doing, with your time, how you're spending your time. What else? Like, what books you're reading, and it's like, and sometimes it's like being on social media that's wasting your time and stuff. And it's like, but you could be doing all this other stuff for yourself, which is like so important. But I feel like the common people, a common person or whatever, a non-ambitious person, that's what I want to say, doesn't find these things important. But like, I'm telling you, it's important. It's so important. So I think that's, let me see, is that all of what I have to say? Let me think for a second, because it's good to pause and breathe. Hello. Also, another person was coming by, and sometimes this gets weird, like when you're videotaping, like I'm not there yet, or I'm just like blah 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 talking to like a video, but like I guess he can't see that I'm doing a video. He could be like, oh, she's talking to somebody on Skype or something. Skype, FaceTime, whatever you want to call it. So I think that's all I have to say. I hope you got a lot out of that, and may you press the release button and jump as fast as like divinely possible, because honestly, I gotta walk a little quicker. Honestly, it's all in, like, things happen in the most perfect and divine timing. You can't fuck with that at all. And if you do, that's when things don't really work out. So you just have to, I mean, this is how I function. It's not like somebody else might not think that, but this is how I function. And this is what I kind of feel that resonates, it's what I feel resonates with me. That's what I meant to say. See, another reason why you slow down is just so your brain can catch up. I think that's all that I have to say. And I just want to thank you guys again. Well, I haven't thanked you in the first place, but I want to thank you guys, everybody, for showing up and for being a part of this video. And hopefully, I just hope, because my intention on all of my videos is more so to, help you with my musings, my thinking, my thought process, because I truly believe for myself, and this is just the journey of, because, I don't feel like I've gotten there. I actually don't feel like I feel like I'll get there with different things, but I don't know what it is. Maybe maybe up until I get to Oprah status, maybe I won't, I'll be happy that I'll get stuff done on a smaller scale, of course, because, you need the small to get to the large. But until I kind of see that type of impact that Oprah has, or, that many others have, it's not just her. She just, for me, it's I just feel like it's the woman thing that we have in common, the strong woman thing. And it's not just us saying that we're women. It's we are that. We are women, in terms of, there's females who could still be girls out there, and yet I just feel like I've womaned up, you know what I'm saying? So in many ways, in more ways than one, whatever that means, but you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, so thank you guys so much for being a part of these videos. I'm going to try to come at you with more videos, and thank you for also encouraging me, because I've decided that I'm going to do these videos as I go walking every day, which is awesome because I kind of need that push sometimes, because I love being out in nature, but sometimes it's just like you can get so easily lazy. So, but we won't be doing that anymore. So thanks so much, and I'll see you on my next walk. Bye.